Hello again, this is Surly Tim from Surly Tim's Fun Bunker. I'm going to hit Shelf 2 now from, or Shelf 1, Shelving Unit 1, Shelf 2. I'm just going to get some of these out of the way real quick because I've got a little bit of time left on here. So I'm going to try to edit them and everything, but I need to keep these at like 10 minutes or less. So, this one's actually box sets. Now, hopefully, I'm not trying to, I hope nobody thinks I'm trying to brag about what I have or anything. That's not my intention. I just have a really, really large love of movies. And after watching a few of your guys' channels, I've noticed that you do, you'll talk about your comics or your movies a lot, and this is actually another way for me to keep kind of an inventory. So, I mean, this will be a long project, because at one time I had a really good job, and I had lots of cash that I could put into it, and I'm really grateful that I had that. So, again, I hope you don't feel that way, but this is just something that I'm very passionate about. So, okay, we're going to start off with some sci-fi stuff and everything. So, what I'm going to do is, my sister and my brother-in-law got me into Firefly. They had actually lent it to me. They were wondering if I wanted to go see the movie, and actually a friend of mine asked me to, and I said, no, I've never seen the TV show, so why would I go see the movie? Shortly thereafter, my sister, it would have been months ago, or it would be months after, actually, because it was when the DVD for Serenity came out. I wound up borrowing the movie and the series from my sister, and at the time I was using a projection screen TV. Somebody let me borrow a projector, and I was putting it on my wall. So my son and I got to watch these at, like, a 4x6 area. We loved this stuff. It was amazing. It goes without saying. I've been a Lost in Space fan since I was a little kid. It was my all-time favorite TV show. Firefly beat it out. It's one of the best cast, best production. I mean, it is by far top-notch. It's top shelf all the way. Some more sci-fi. One of my favorite franchises in sci-fi history has always been the Planet of the Apes. My father and I watched these when I was little. I've enjoyed them almost my entire life. So it's this really, really amazing storyline. I've got the books, the magazines, the comics. I have drowned myself in this franchise since I was a little kid. So, but this is the 6-pack. There's 5 movies, but there's a making of video in the end too. Luckily, I found it for 35 bucks. It was something that I was originally, the price was 65, and I really held off for the longest time. Followed by the television program. This was I found this real cheap, like 10 or 15 bucks when it came out, and this was like a $35 to $40 item. I got a used copy, actually. Love this stuff. Came out in the 70s. My dad and I, again, we watched this together. So it holds a very special place in my heart, too. So, great stuff, though. I love it. I think there's 14 episodes. Yeah, 14 episodes. Only 12 ever aired, though, from what I understand. So, my friend Sean actually ran across Return of the Planet of the Apes, the cartoon. And I remember watching this when I was a kid. I was really grateful that they released it, because it's one of those it's one of those series that it actually holds better to the storyline that Pierre Boulez wrote in the original novel. It's not as old school. They actually utilize cars and airplanes and stuff, and really, really good cartoon when I look back on it now. Also, well, this is basically going to be a small sci-fi show, because I don't know exactly how many minutes I got left. The Marky Mark, Tim Burton version. A good film in its own, although the ending was ridiculous. And one thing for sure, if you ever have Marky Mark in another movie, don't let him fly a spaceship, because he doesn't know how to do it. The monkey is a much better pilot than this guy. Pretty good film. It wasn't great, but one thing that was nice was my kids really loved this film, so it kind of inspired a little bit of a love of the original stuff, or actually it increased a love of the old stuff, because my daughter was a huge fan of the original stuff. My son was okay into it, but my daughter really loved it. Followed up by the surprise of all time. I didn't think I'd ever when they first started talking about Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I just didn't know if I was going to like it. But I got the Blu-ray DVD double pack. Got it as a Christmas gift. I was given a card. I went to the store and I bought this. Amazing film. I cannot believe how well it was done. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the series, which is supposed to be 2 more coming. But James Franco did a really good job in it. I can't remember, Thomas something or other, the guy that played Malfoy in the Harry Potter movies, did a really good job. This movie was top notch all the way. I really, like I said, I can't wait for the other ones to hit now. So this is really good stuff. If you haven't seen it, you owe it to yourself to see this movie. You really don't even need to see the rest of the films to get anything out of this. So this is really, it sets up the storyline for future movies. Okay, that's the end of this episode, so I can try to get another one done. So again, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.